Hello and salam everybody, welcome back to my vlog. I hope you're all well. Alhamdulillah, we're very well, thank you. Just showing you what a gloomy day we woke up to this morning. Lots of rain and snow. So we started the day with some fruit. I gave the kids their breakfast already, but obviously they're going to join me with this as well. It's nice to start the day with some fresh fruit. And after we had our breakfast, I just got ready. I did my everyday makeup, which I'm going to show you. Here it is. So I started with my base. I use tinted moisturizer on an everyday basis. I don't use a heavy foundation. So I'm just putting that onto my skin. It just evens out your skin tone without giving you too much heavy coverage. But I do need concealer under my eyes. And then I just set my under eyes in T-zone where I get a bit oily. After setting my under eyes, I've moved on to my eyebrows. I just use a little bit of eyebrow gel. Nothing too crazy. Just clean up around the edges where it's needed. Then I moved on to contour. So I just put on the contour with a smaller brush and then blend it out with a bigger brush. I do the same with my nose. Then onto some highlight. Just gives you a bit of a glow, a fresh look. So on my cheekbones and my nose and upper lip. And then I just put some mascara on my eyes, that's all. Nothing else on my eyes, just the mascara. And not too much mascara, just lightly. And then I'm going to move on to my lips. So I use the muted nude color for an everyday basis. And that's it, I'm done. It takes me about 10 minutes to get ready in the morning. Now I got the kids ready after I got myself ready. Just brushing Sanaya's hair. She's okay with brushing hair. She used to be really bad before. She used to cry so much. It used to be a nightmare doing her hair. But now she likes putting all her clips and bubbles in, so we're all good. I got Noah ready too. Just dress for the day so they look half decent anyway. And then they both had a bit of a play before we did some homeschooling. This is their little bit of a free time before they have to sit down to homeschool. Well, Sanaya has to sit down to homeschool. After homeschooling, I DIY'd a pizza. I had a pizza base in the freezer and I just used leftover quinoa, pepper, onions, sweet corn, and just topped it all with cheese. And then on Hubsy's half, I added some fresh green chilies because he likes everything spicy. And then in it went into the oven, and we've got a few other bits for the kids as well. And it turned out really good, actually. It turned out really nice. And then for dinner, I did some cooking. So I made some Bhuna for the husband. These are the ingredients. So into a pan, I added some oil. I'm going to quickly fry the eggs. You can get the full recipe on my cooking channel. The link's in the description. Just quickly fry those until they change color. Once they change color, take them out the pan. And into that same oil, we're going to add bay leaves and the onions. And along with the onions, we're going to add some salt. Let that fry. Once it's fried and change color, we're going to add the ginger and garlic paste. Fry that up for about 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, we're going to add in our spices. For the spices, we've got half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of chili powder, less or more to your taste, quarter of a teaspoon of curry powder, which is optional. Mix it all together, fry the spices. Then I'm going to pop in the tomatoes, optional again, you don't have to if you don't want to. And some water so the spices don't burn. The spices will burn very quickly if there's not enough moisture in the pan, so you just need to be careful about that. Other than that, cooking is really easy. You don't need to do anything fancy. Just popping in the eggs, coating them in the masala, chilies, as many as you like. Put the heat down and put the lid on. Let that cook for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, when the oil comes to the top, you can add some water. And this is to make the sauce, so it's as much as you want. Let that come up to a boil. Once it's come up to a boil, you can add in some yogurt. This is to make the sauce thicker and creamier and just nicer in general. Let that cook for about 5 minutes on low heat. When the oil comes to the top, your curry is ready. This is how it ended up looking, and it tasted quite nice too. And then we ended the day with some mishti and doi. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.